Hey, Mike Pachelli here. By special request, I'm going to do a lesson on She's a Woman. It's a very simple song, so if you're a beginner or intermediate guitar player, you should be able to get this pretty fast. It was written by McCartney and Lennon in 1964, and it appeared in the movie Help briefly in 1965. It's also the B-side of I Feel Fine. Lennon starts it off on his Rickenbacker. My Rickenbacker is in another studio, so I've got this 59 Gretsch anniversary instead, which works for the solo, which I'll also show you how to play. But it's just basically, on seventh chords. So hopefully you're already advanced enough, you know what seventh chords are. They look like this. If you play a major chord like A. Oh, I'm using a 1963 Vox AC30 with factory top boost too. So this should be really close to the original sound, and it just blows my mind that I own this stuff. Anyhow, you take a basic bar chord like A, and you put your pinky on the seventh. And there you see the tab right over my shoulder, so you know what I mean. And plus the charts and tabs will be available at mikepachelli.com. But the song starts on an E7, goes down to a D7 to an A7. And what's cool is it starts on the upbeat. So if you count 2, 3, 4, it's 1. Got that? So if you count 2, 3, 4, 1, and. John plays the chords on the upbeat for the whole song. So he starts again, 2, 3, 4, 1. And then it goes through the changes. A, D, A7. D, A, D, E, D, A. That's basically the whole song. When it turns around on the E7, he plays this E7. There's the tab right above my shoulder again of that E7. So coming down from the turns. She don't give boys the eye. Next verse. When you see them play it live, and they do it on the, I think, 1964 NEMS Awards, or maybe it's a 65 NEMS Award. You see that John sometimes plays, instead of going up to this D7, he plays the same seventh form here on the D7 and the E7. But if you listen to the record, for the most part, he's playing, regular, the standard seventh form through the whole song. But again, sometimes live, and actually I think after the guitar solo, he uses some of these D7s. And that's besides the point, I think. The main thing for you is just to, play seven chords and get it going. And then there's a bridge, and the bridge is C sharp minor to F sharp, C sharp minor, D, and John plays one of his, banjo chords, to E. So, and it's all on the upbeat. She's a woman, understand. She's a woman. I love to give her presents. I know that she's a patient. Only ever to me. I love you. Turn on when I get lonely. And that's all the rhythm part. Now the magic happens with George's lead, and it goes something like this. I just love that solo. It's just a couple of simple figures. He starts on the 4th string, 7th fret, and then hits the 8th fret on the 1st string. 5th fret of the 1st string, and then bends the 7th fret of the 3rd string and gets a unison on the 5th string, 5th fret. 2nd string, 5th fret. So, and releases that bend. Again, there's charts and tabs at MikePachelli.com if I'm going too fast. But that line plays twice. And then these cool double stops, like playing a D, thinking a D chord, but the 3rd and the root of the D. Same kind of thing on A. In case I went too fast, I'm going the 11th of the 3rd string and the 10th of the 1st string. Slide that down a whole step. And then 7th fret of the 3rd and the 1st string to 5th fret of the 3rd and 1st string. And the same pattern like an A. And then he comes up to, which is the 4th fret of the G string and 3rd fret of the B string, to 7th fret of the 3rd and 1st string, and back up to that D form, and the 1st form. Now when you hear him play live, instead of going, he goes, so that's the 4th fret of the 3rd string and the 1st string, up to the 7th fret. But on the record, it's. So I'll play it one more time really slow. And that's George's solo. One more noteworthy thing that George does on the song is there's a piano part on the record that goes, and George mimics that live, but he also plays it during the verse, like when Paul's going, my love don't give me praise, he goes, so that's just a open A to an octave A, G, D, E, C, A. Again, charts and tabs, MikePachelli.com if you want to see it. So he's playing. Now it gets really interesting on the D part. George does this. So you're taking a D, like a little D root and 3rd, 5th fret of the A string, 4th fret of the D, and going up to the 5th fret of the D, to the 7th fret of the D. See that? I guess I should get a close-up of that. Hey, just for fun, I'll play the whole song. So let me do that. If you'd like to drop me a note, do so at mikepachelli.com. Always cool to hear from you. I answer every email. And please subscribe to this channel. So until next time, I'm Mike Pachelli, and thanks for hanging out with me.